What up, what up, what up? We're gonna be looking at part two of the witness list today. Should be fun. Darrell Brooks freaks out, and it's hilarious. So, let's just jump on into it, shall we? Let's get this.
Require you to call the next available witness. You, in my opinion, were not entirely cooperative yesterday with the process, and so I told you that 3 witnesses would come in at 8:30, 2 would come in at 10:30, 2 would come in at 1:30, 2 would come in at 3:30, and then if there were any left, I wasn't sure if there were or not, would come in at 4.
You also didn't provide me with that.
Okay, right out the rip. Anybody notice anything different about Darrell today? I'll give y'all a hint.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on, mask on, fuck it, mask on.
That list,
You were advised on the record,
but
sir.
you didn't provide it to me.
Sir, you chose not to write down. So that's on you, not me.
Nah, that's
So
no. You
here's
can't.
the
That's
thing.
a rush to
Erica
judgment.
Patterson is here, so I'm advising you that she will be the next witness that you call if you so choose. If you choose not to call her right now, then I'm releasing her from the subpoena because we have almost 45 minutes until 10:30, just slightly under that. And there's no reason for you not to call her. She's on your list. She was on the listing, as I understand it, with the groupings of 3, Tuesday
That you
morning,
understand it.
Tuesday.
No, he didn't. That you understand it. Oh, I have officially come all the way around to finding Brooks hilarious again. I go through phases where he drives me nuts, and I'm right back to finding his shit funny again. That you understand it.
Afternoon,
Did you
Wednesday
receive it?
morning, Wednesday afternoon, and so on and so forth. That's the order. I told you very specifically I'm not going to have everyone come in at one time because that's not efficient, that's not effective, and it's not courteous to them. People have families, people have jobs and other responsibilities, and we're trying to be mindful of all of that as well while having the state assist you in getting these people here.
The judge is just being polite here. I'm gonna translate the Wisconsin politeness for y'all because I understand this language. What she's actually saying is, I know you just want to keep Erica here all day to torture her, and I'm not gonna let that happen. Big ups on her, by the way, for making that call.
So I'm advising you that if you don't call her right now, you will forfeit your right to call her.
Is that lawful law?
Sir, I believe I have the authority to do that. She's here. She's ready to go.
I'm just
She's
asking
your
the question.
witness.
I'm just asking the question. Is that lawful law?
Is that lawful law? That's like my favorite Brooksism. It's redundant. You can just ask if it's law. Like, Darrell, if I were to ask you, are you stupidly stupid? Or are you intolerably intolerant? The answer is yes. You are stupid and you are intolerant. I don't need to add the nondescriptors to it.
I have the authority under 90611 and other rules and the inherent authority of this court to control the order and mode of interrogation
Your Honor,
of
why
witnesses.
is it always so hard to just say yes or no?
Yes,
Is it lawful
I have
law?
the authority, sir.
I'm not disputing that.
You just
I'm not
disputed
disputing
that.
Oh man, I can already see how this clip was gonna go. you just disputed that. Fucking judge. Nice.
I asked the question, is it lawful law?
Sir, I've told you what I believe my authority is. Okay,
You
if you
told me
don't want
what
to
you-
recognize it,
you
that's
told
fine.
me
You
your
want to
authority.
object and note it,
You
that's
told
fine.
me your
Your
authority.
objection
I'm
is
not
noted on the
debating
record.
your authority. I'm not.
So I will address one other issue with you because you said you had an issue regarding the last witness, which is fine. We can address that quickly, and then I'm going to have the jury brought in, and that will be your opportunity to call
That's a
Ms.
misdirect.
Patterson.
That's a misdirect. What issue did I said I had with the
You
last?
said you wanted to raise an
said-
issue with about
What I
Detective
said
Guzman's
was
testimony.
I might have more questions for that witness. I didn't say it was an issue.
Really, Darrell? Why don't we just go ahead and run the record back?
May have something later for that particular witness.
All right, I'll trust you'll raise that on an appropriate break. Call your next witness, please.
So I know I got one good ear, but I couldn't have been the only one that heard that. More bullshit out of his mouth. His breath flies must fly out of his mouth every time he speaks. He's got so much bullshit up in there. Let's see that one more time just to rub it in his face.
Well, Detective
What I
Guzman's
said was
testimony.
I might have more questions for that witness. I didn't say it was an issue. May have something later for that particular witness.
So I'm no judge, but I would interpret his first comment, how he might have something later, considering he always has some bullshit he wants to talk to the judge about at every fucking break. I would interpret I might have something later for that witness as I got some fucking sob stick crap I want to throw at you for that witness, and Judge Darrell says, appropriately, we'll talk about it at the next break. He's not only arguing semantics, he's misquoting himself. It's the bullshit. Never ends, never ends.
Oh, I didn't hear that, sir. You had your opportunity to ask the witness questions. He's been released.
Your Honor, if I mumble something under my breath, somehow that's audible, but when I talk clearly, somehow
I may
nobody
have
hears
missed
me.
it.
Guys ever notice he does that little, chin stroke, like he's, twirling his goatee? It reminds me of the devil, because the devil always has that little, dangly little, spike at the end of his goatee, and he twirls it. He always just, he does it a lot with his two fingers, and it always reminds me of the devil. It's Darrell, so he is the devil, but it just makes him even look more like the devil, the demon that he is.
But I heard, what I interpreted was when you said I may have an issue with this witness, I didn't understand. I guess I didn't take that as you were going to reserve your right to recall him. Are you telling me you'd like to reserve your right to recall Detective Guth?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, finally. Everything is so goddamn complicated with this guy. How hard was that? One answer. God damn.
All right, then that will be noted, and we'll keep him under the subpoena. Now, that...
Upper, look at her face! She is the queen of hilarious faces. She's saying to her with those eyes oh my god, this guy, finally! Oh, saying words with your eyes.
That should address that. I'll have the jury brought back in, and you should be prepared if you choose to call Ms. Patterson. This is your opportunity to do it.
At the same time, though, that's still a rush to judgment, Your Honor. You can't. I shouldn't be forced to call people in the order that I'm being told to when these are my witnesses, my subpoenas.
You did not.
Oh man, here we go again with this. How many times do we need to have the same fucking argument? These are my witnesses. In my order. The state didn't have to put him in order, so why do I have to put him in order? Fucking grow up, man. They could give a fuck less what order you call them in. Fucking loser.
Did not want to provide us with the order, and I respected that, Mr. Brooks.
But I said that
and
from the
so
beginning.
then I asked
Your
you to
Honor,
put
with
him
all
in
respect,
flux.
With all respect, I'm about to say some disrespectful shit.
Did I not inform Your Honor in the court that I would not give a specific order? I stated that numerous times.
And Mr. Brooks,
Numerous
I
times.
have authority to tell you otherwise. You
I
may
did.
not like it. You may disagree with it.
It's not
You
about
have
that.
been-
It's about the rush
you
to
have not been
judgment, Your Honor.
cooperating with.
That's literally his defense for everything. Everything is always a rush to judgment. Nothing about this is being rushed. Just because you're being told what order to call your witnesses does not mean any of this is being rushed. That's just Darrell's fucking placeholder for he doesn't like what's happening.
With this process. The
There's
state
nothing
has
to cooperate
graciously
with.
agreed to assist you given your custodial status.
Okay, and I never asked them to
frankly,
do
any
that.
attorney in this
I
situation
never asked them to do that, Your Honor.
would give us the order.
Did I not? Did I ask them to do that?
No, you didn't ask them to do that, but you put up a fucking bitch fit when they even suggested that you produce them on your own fucking time. Who's gonna accept the collect call? Do you guys remember those 1-800 call? What was it? 1-800 collect commercial? We Add a Baby Eats a Boy.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob, last name is We Auto Baby Eats a Boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We Auto Baby Eats a Boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
That would have been Darrell calling the calling the witnesses and subpoenas. You have a collect call from. Yo, it's Darrell. Come to court tomorrow. Bye. he knows nobody's gonna accept it if it's fucking the murderer calling. He's gonna be like imitating the state. You have a collect call from. Hi, this is Sue Hopper. This is Sue Hopper. I need you to take him right tomorrow, so please come in by.
I did not ask them to do that. They
No,
volunteered.
They offered.
So at the end of the day,
but we expect
If
your
they didn't want to do
cooperation in
it,
that.
yeah, but that wasn't one of the stipulations when they offered to do it, Your Honor. Let's
No, common courtesy is the stipulation.
okay,
sir.
but it
And-
wasn't
and here's the
stipulated
thing.
to, so I didn't have.
You are well advised of how this process was going to go.
No, I was not.
It is
because
normal
if you
in a trial.
you can't
to call
put the people
witnesses
you can't
out
put the
of
people
order
in a
based on
specific
their
spot for
availability.
me, Your Honor. Come on now.
It is.
That's a rush to judgment.
There's no rush to judgment here. You
Did
keep
the state
saying
did the
that,
state
sir,
have to
but
put
that's
their
not the
witnesses?
case.
Your Honor, with all due respect, did the state have to put their witnesses in order and tell me?
It's irrelevant what the state did.
Did they have to do that?
They didn't need your assistance to do that.
Did they have to do it?
No, they did not.
I didn't have to be
do it.
provided with. We're going to call this witness at this time,
But they're
and this
able
witness at this
to
time.
contact
They
their
didn't have to do that, so why should I have to
and
do that?
accommodate their schedules. This is not about you. It's not about the state. It's about the witnesses'
It's about what's fair.
availability.
It's about what's fair.
No, frankly, sir, it's about you trying to control what's happening in this court.
How am I controlling what's happening? I'm the one shackled to the table with
So
a
here's the
with a
situation.
shock device
It is
on my ankles.
9:50.
Okay, point Darrell. Fair enough.
So how's I'm trying to control anything? I just want this to be fair, and it hasn't been fair.
Mr. Brooks, it's fair.
No, it's not. If I have to do something that they don't have to do, how's that fair?
Did you have to logistically cart 9 fucking people to the courthouse for a 40-year-old man-baby child-killing sex offender today? Only for said 40-year-old man-baby child-killing sex offender to basically spit in their face for doing so? Fuck, man. I actually don't think he is capable of seeing it that way. Like, that is Darrell's worst quality, is his lack of empathy. It drives everything that he does. He does not have the facilities to put himself in somebody else's shoes. So because he cannot fathom them actually just trying to help him, he just assumes their intentions are disingenuous.
It's fair.
Explain to
because
me how
of
that's
the
fair.
process that has been set up to frankly help you. get
No,
the
it's not helping me by
witnesses
it's
to court.
helping the state
And no.
by being able to say, if we know the time and we know
You
the
did
person
not-
and we
I
know this,
asked you-
then we can be prepared. So we'll already be ready.
Mr. Brooks,
That was
I
the
asked
whole
you
aim of that.
yesterday.
They have a 12-person legal team. Oh my god, this guy! That was the whole aim of that. Ugh. They also have all the same notes from the public defender. They were probably prepared for this trial. They were probably prepared for this trial from your defense before you were, because they had the notes from the public defender. You think what? You think your hard-hitting sob-sit questions are putting them on edge so much they're looking for a tactical advantage? Oh my god. Jesus, he's so stupid!
And I would have had her come in later. You didn't want to answer that question.
There was no
And
question. There was no question to answer.
That's not
I
true.
did what you asked me to do, Your Honor. You
No, you
said
didn't.
yes, you did. You did. You asked me to give them my witness
Mr.
list.
Brooks,
I gave them my witness list. It's
Yesterday,
not my fault.
I very
It's not my fault they
expressly-
weren't gonna be prepared to
Mr.
do
Brooks,
their
here's the
to
deal.
do
The
their
jury's
cross.
coming out, and I'm going to stand my ground on this.
I'm gonna
Okay,
stand my
it
ground
is-
too, but I'm
if
not
you
gonna
don't call
be
her-
disrespectful or disruptive.
If you
I'm just
don't
stating I
call
wanted to be
her
fair.
when the jury comes back out, I'm releasing her from the subpoena.
You can't do that.
For
Law,
your
where's
lack
the
of
lawful law?
cooperation.
9:06:11.
To cooperate with this process,
But I
sir.
also have the Sixth Amendment
We
right.
have a witness available for you to call. I can require
It's
you
not
to
the
call
witness
her
that
right
should have
now.
been called at this time, Your Honor.
It is based on the list that you provided and
That didn't
in the
have a
order.
time. That didn't have a time or of
I'm not going to
or
play
order.
this game with you, sir.
It's not no game.
It
That's what
was-
you don't
it
seem
is
to
a game
understand.
you. I believe that fully.
I don't care what you believe fully.
All right.
It's not a game.
We.
I don't take
I
this as a
asked-
game. That's what
me explain
nobody.
this to you
That's what
once
nobody.
again.
You don't gotta explain nothing to me.
It's just straight spiraling right now. You see where the toxic, unhealthy behavior comes from. He is incapable of controlling his own emotions.
Do you want?
That's what you don't understand. You think
you
that
want
this
the
is a whole
opportunity
game
to
to me.
question?
This is not a game to me, Your Honor.
Could have fucking fooled me, man.
Nothing about this is a joke.
Well, I disagree with that, sir. I never.
That's
said
what
it
y'all
was a
don't
joke.
understand.
But there's
And it's
some things in the
unfair.
ship
It's
that's going on.
unfair and it's disrespectful to me that you think I would come in here purposely and treat this like a joke or a game.
I never said it was a joke.
What type of statement is that?
Mr.
Your life is not on the line. Mine is.
Oh man, that moment is just iconic. He wags his fucking stupid sausage finger in front of her face. He looks so stupid in his fucking monkey suit. Wagging his finger in a judge's face. This fucking guy.
And you think that I think this is funny?
I don't think it's funny whatsoever.
So,
And I
so I
understand.
think, Your Honor, with all due respect, I think you
So
should show
we're
some
gonna take
respect.
a
Yeah. That's where we went wrong here. The judge needs to be respecting you. That's clearly where we went wrong. I mean, clearly the whole courtroom isn't respecting you enough. I don't even know why she's sitting up there at that bench. It should really be reserved for King Man Baby here. We need to get him a throne and a scepter, some diapers and a pacifier. People will rise and sit when His Majesty graces us with his immature fucking presence. I mean, like, it's a joke, but also kind of not. Like, he has the emotional maturity of a child. I'm really only half kidding. This whole rant started because the judge, all she said was, I don't want to play this game with you. Like, and where's the lie? He's been playing at this whole control the witness list for fucking days. And he just wants to control Erica. It's not about being fair or what order the witnesses actually go in. He can give fuck all about the rest of them. You think it's a coincidence this blow-up happens right before she's making him call Erica? He's getting mad not about the witness list. He's mad he's not able to control her anymore. Like I said in a previous video, when abusive partners feel like their control is slipping, that's when they explode. And we're literally seeing it right here. He's losing his control, and he's literally blowing up, and incapable of even understanding while he's mad. It's pathetic and vile. Oh, I don't want to watch any more of this, guys. This guy, it's a combination of anger and sadness, just really. Like, it was funny in the beginning, but, like, it's funny how quick it switches to just being sad. I go through phases with Brooks where it's like he's hilarious at some points, but when you get to the Erica stuff, it's so vile. I have a tough time with it, watching some of this stuff. But yeah, this one, a lot of this was funny though. I mean, his little blow up is fucking funny until you really start to look at the crux of what is actually happening. But I had a good time. This is a fun video. Do all the YouTube stuffs, like subscribes, whatever. And we will see you guys in the next one, alright? I love y'all. Make sure to comment, too. I'll respond to all of them, okay? Have a great day, guys. Be good to each other. Peace.
It is unfair, it is disrespectful to me that you think I would come in here purposely and treat this like a joke or a game.